What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So we have some more very, very unfortunate news as legendary Hall of Fame, iconic, former undisputed heavyweight world champion, superstar boxer, Iron Mike Tyson, who has revamped his image since retiring and since going to prison back in 1992 for a case involving a female that saw Mike Tyson serve 3 years in prison and then have to do months or years of probation. And now, once again, another woman has stepped forward. And due to this new law here in New York City, Iron Mike Tyson is going to have to face the music once again. So, according to this woman, she's suing Mike Tyson for $5 million, and said that this act took place back in the 90s after a nightclub they attended in Albany, And this is a new law here in New York. It's called the Adult Act, and it gives the the victim, allegedly, the accuser, no matter how long the event took place, it could have took place years ago, decades ago, no matter how long it took. But now you can file a case and they give you up to a year. Since May of 2022 here in New York, this new act has been put in place. And once again, this woman is stating that Iron Mike Tyson allegedly took advantage of her in a limousine, and now she's suing him for $5 million. Or Mike Tyson is going to have to go to court and possibly could face being in prison once again. He has revamped his image. He's now a grandfather, Iron Mike Tyson. He has a podcast. He does shows, stand up. He talks about his past, talk about, his fights, the situation that took place with the young woman, Miss Washington, years ago. He still says that he was innocent. Nonetheless, he was proven guilty, and Mike Tyson, he served 3 years. And now this new law, the legal action in upstate New York, was filed under the state's recently adopted Adult Survivors Act, in which an assault victim has a year window to file a lawsuit over the attacks that happened years or even decades ago. Right. So this is what this case is filed under. The alleged victim said that in her affidavit that she ran into Mike Tyson at a local hotspot, then called September's, and later got into his limo after offered to being picked up, her and her friend, and taken to a party. She claimed that the boxer immediately started to grope her, allegedly, and kiss on her. She states that, she told him to stop several times, and he wouldn't. So this is, part of what this young lady is claiming. And now it's for $5 million. In my opinion, it's just my personal opinion, is that, when you're dealing with things of this situation, is very sensitive. I don't know why you would wait decades. This is now 2023. So this is well over. Obviously, he was imprisoned from 92 to 95. So you're talking about at least almost 30 years, that this is alleged to have taken place. And yet today you just decide that, he's in the most happiest place and arguably the most successful place. I think he makes just as much money today with his new ventures and his new businesses and things of that nature as he did when he was fighting. And now you come out and you have a specific number of $5 million that you want from Mike Tyson. He's good for it. And this is where it gets very tricky. Mike Tyson, who's now 56 years of age, he was convicted back in February 10th of 1992. He served 3 years in prison, and it's just unfortunate because when you're dealing with situations like this, again, not being insensitive to the young lady involved and not being insensitive to Mike Tyson. But you just never know. And when you have laws in place that you can revisit decades later, okay, not to say if he's guilty that he shouldn't, have to face the consequences, because he should, if that's to be the case. The problem is, how do you know this is the case? How do you even investigate this at this late stage? Okay, 25, 30, almost 30 years later, right? How do you go revisit the scene, right? The limo, is the club still even there that she's claiming they were attending? The limo driver, limousine company, the list goes on and on and on as to how do you prove this? And how do you know that this is just not a ploy to, again, not being insensitive to somebody that sees Mike Tyson's success, knows he has a history, knows he had a temper or has a temper, right? And can use this against him and say, listen, they really could just be wanting $5 million. And, if you're Mike Tyson and you say, okay, just here, take the $5 million, is that admitting your guilt? But then you fight it and lose, you can lose everything. It's an unfortunate situation. Hopefully it works out the best for both parties. So looks like Mike Tyson is going to have to, respond to this, and he's going to have to answer to the music once again in his life. This is what I always tell people. Never make a mistake that you can't give back. The worst thing to do in life is live with regret. So let's see how it unfolds. And that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Follow me on Instagram.